Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
Can police officers have long hair? This is a common question, and the answer isn't a simple yes or no. It really depends on where the officer works and the specific rules of their police department. Every police department in the United States sets its own grooming standards. These rules are put in place for several important reasons. First, professionalism is a major factor. Police officers represent law and order. They need to project an image of authority, trustworthiness, and neatness to the public. Long, unkempt hair can sometimes be seen as unprofessional, which can affect public perception. Second, safety is extremely important. Long hair can be a serious safety hazard in certain situations. For instance, during a physical struggle, an officer's hair could be grabbed by a suspect. It could also get caught in equipment, like a firearm or a radio. Furthermore, long hair might interfere with the proper fit of essential gear, such as gas masks or ballistic helmets, which could put the officer at risk. Third, uniformity is often a goal. Departments want their officers to look consistent and cohesive as a team. This helps create a sense of discipline and order. Historically, hair length rules were much stricter for male officers than for female officers. This trend largely continues today. For male officers, most departments have clear limits on hair length. Often, the rules state that hair cannot touch the collar of the uniform shirt. It usually cannot cover the ears, and it must not obstruct the eyes. Hair must be neatly trimmed and styled. Some departments might allow a male officer to have slightly longer hair if it is tied back very neatly and securely, but this is less common. For female officers, the rules are generally more flexible regarding length. However, even for women, there are still strict guidelines. Long hair must almost always be tied back, braided, or pinned up neatly when an officer is in uniform or on duty. It cannot hang loose or interfere with safety equipment. The hair must be kept off the collar and away from the face. Some police departments have begun to slightly relax their grooming standards, especially with a focus on recruitment and reflecting community diversity. However, the core principles of professionalism and safety remain paramount. There can also be exceptions for religious or cultural reasons, but these are typically handled on a case-by-case basis and still require the hair to be kept in a neat and safe manner. So, while you might occasionally see an officer with hair that seems longer than average, it is almost always within their department's specific guidelines, and it is always kept neat and secure. The bottom line is that police officers, particularly male officers, are generally expected to have relatively short, neatly maintained hair. Female officers can have longer hair, but it must be tied back and secured. It's all about ensuring safety, maintaining a professional appearance, and upholding the department's image. Thank you for watching and learning about police officer hair regulations. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content like this, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload.